Hi everyone, do you miss me? It is May 20th, 2026, and look at the weather we've had. While y'all out in the nation joining all that beautiful sunshine, this is what we get. I guess sometimes we gotta switch it up. So I have not been walking, it's been dull. They have been threatening rain, and so far no rain has come. No rain. It's looking like this with no rain. That makes no sense to me, but because we need rain. But now I got to go somewhere, and I'm hoping that it don't rain. And then, so much we're starting to wrap up for the summer, and so many end of spring events, and we're getting ready for, summer stuff. I really love Juneteenth, so I can't wait till Juneteenth. So anyway, I had to pause the button for a minute, but because my hands right here in the middle of my thumb right there was so ashy I couldn't live with it. The rest looked good, but that right there was ashy, and I just couldn't. So we had a little small scare. And I don't want to put people's business out, but a relative of mine had to go to the emergency room to make sure they were okay. And thank God everything was okay. Oh my gosh. I just remember today's Thursday and I didn't put my trash out. So I'm going to miss trash today. If maybe I might still be able to make it. So I'm going to see you in a second. You know what? Today ain't trash day. Tomorrow is. I'm getting my days mixed up. Today is Wednesday. I'm running out here for nothing. So, yeah, I'm good. Oh my gosh. That's what it's like to be retired. The days just go and come. And I was so mixed up between Saturday and Sunday this week. And I kept thinking it was, Sunday, I thought it was Saturday. And Monday, I thought it was Sunday. And I haven't been driving since I got that scare. I'm going to walk. I was going to walk down, but I don't want to. But I might shine down the street. Since I was making a left on this street to that street connected. And I looked both ways twice and turned out, and a car came to the left of me, flying to the left of me. I'm sorry, to the right of me. And that shook me up so much, I just don't really want to drive right now. And I have gotten in the car because I wanted to run get my sundae from Sonic. So I have been in the car since then. But, and I got to go tomorrow evening somewhere. And, but the event is held so early in the evening that I'm going to drive. And I know where it is. But it's still, I'm not going to be apprehensive. Nah. I refuse to be apprehensive. I gotta pull it together. So since my daughter and my granddaughter can't go because of the time, so I like my independence. I like being independent. I do not like being dependent. Even though I'm out here talking to y'all, waiting on my son to come get me, we're going to try again to go to the DMV to get my handicaps. I don't like that word, but it is what it is. I'm not troubled by political correctiveness, but anyway, I'm trying to get my handicap placard to put in my car, and now I'll go back. That political correctness, when it all comes down to it, it all means the exact same thing. It doesn't, whatever you name something or call it, it doesn't change what it is, okay? You could be Down syndrome and you can use Up syndrome. This person still has the same syndrome. That should be respected by all. So, yeah, you can change everything. You can change the name, but everything is going to be the same. And it should be respected. I respect all people. I love all people. And even with me, what's been going on with me, I've learned to really highly respect anybody with a disability and don't underestimate that they have a disability. Some people think just because you can't see it doesn't mean it ain't there. And that is like the most important thing to respect. Just because it's not, you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. And to be courteous and polite, to help others with disability become independent, where they don't have to be afraid and sit in their home, because people are so busy concerned about themselves, trying to get where they're trying to get, and they don't care about anybody else. And possibly think that if you have a handicap or if you're a certain age, you don't belong on the road or you don't belong where you're at. But baby, one of these days, a time is coming. I never thought so myself, where you're going to experience it. And if you want to have a good experience, then it starts with you right now, respecting others and seeing others as you see yourself. So yeah, I used to be kind of uneasy with people in wheelchairs. And I'm like, the only difference between them and me, they're sitting in a chair. And, you know, I'd go out of my way to say hello and how are you doing? Oh, excuse me. And what's going on? I just started going out, not overdoing it, like real fake overdoing it, but acknowledging their presence. And because I know after I've gone through my episode, people do treat me different. And it's really like they don't carry on a conversation, they cut the conversation short or dismiss and walk away. It's weird. And I don't even think they're doing it on purpose. I really think they're trying to talk and get out of there, because sometimes my speech will get to the point where I can't think of a word, or I'm just trying to get out a sentence. And before I can get the sentence out, boom, they're gone. So I'm articulate right now. And so I'm talking with a flow right now, but that's not always the case. And so I recognize that even with people I consider my friends, and they do that. And I don't think they're even aware of it. I think it's more than that too. I think everybody kind of does me that way, except my mama. She don't do me that way. My daddy don't do me that way. But I think for the most part, everybody else do me that way. And yeah, y'all better appreciate your parents. Y'all better appreciate them parents, because at the end of the day, they're the only one that's gonna be there for you. Yeah, while everybody else treating you different and everything, your parents, they're gonna still see you as that little girl, that little boy, that baby. That's never gonna go away. So yeah, but anyway, I don't care if the sun is not shining today. I don't care if it's cold, cool. It's cold, my kind of cold. I got a sweatshirt on. It's a volleyball sweatshirt. I got a volleyball sweatshirt on, and I don't care if it's cold and gray. Guess what? I love it. I love it. I love being out here in the greenery, and the guy cut my grass just in time, I think, for the sprinkles that came a few days back. They keep saying rain, but we keep getting nothing. Sprinkles maybe, and I miss those. I never see them. And I was been in the house, but I got out Saturday. My daughter picked me up Saturday, and we went. She had to go grocery shopping, but then we stopped at Dutch Brothers first. That's what I love to do that. I wasn't expecting that. And then we went to get the groceries. Then she did something with a group. They did a bonding kind of thing, and they painted some ceramics, and she had to get hers because hers was fired up already. So she had to go get hers, so I rode with her, and then we went to Buffalo Rings. It was okay. I wish that people knew that you don't have to fry wings that hard. That's culture, I guess, because we don't fry our wings that hard. And got that, and then I went home. And so I did get out, and that was really good that helped me cope with these next few days that we're going to have this kind of, how do you call it, gloomy weather. But I say I'm still happy in this dull weather. I like the word dull. It's a little gray. Okay, gray is better. Gray is nicer. Gray is more appreciative. Gray is more gratefulness to God on this gray day. Is to call it dull is, I think, an insult to God. But this gray day, it's gray. And calling it gloomy, yeah, that's just not cool. So I'm learning as I evolve within myself, I'm learning to be better. So on this gray day, I'm enjoying it. So maybe when I get back, I'll take a short walk. But right now I don't want to take a short walk because my son, he's almost here because he told me he was on the way. And this will help me too, getting out with him and his nice little car. And my daughter got a new car. And so when I say new, they got a upgraded car. I think I bought a brand new car back in 2005, which lasted me for 20 years. And which is a good thing because I don't drive a lot. I don't move around a lot. So it's a good thing. And it lasted me to 20 years, and I'm in a car right now that I got in 2017, but it's a 2015, and it's still going strong. They're Chevy Malibus, going on strong, no issues. God willing, no issues. And so, so she got her car. She only had a car. I don't even know if she had a car 2 years, but we got sideswiped when we got back from our trip. That was crazy. We got sideswiped right after we got back. We was coming from the airport. And so she decided, because she had been wanting to get another car anyway. So she got sideswiped, and she got another one, and it's really nice. I got to ride in it Saturday. That was nice. That was fun. I'm dropping everything, trying to lock the door, trying to get out here. Which I should have went on pause to get out here, but yeah, I'll still lock my door and everything while I'm waiting. I want it to be ready to jump in the vehicle and keep going. So one thing about this gray day, it makes me think that it's fall going into winter. Now, I have seasonal depression, so that's not a happy thing for me, but my lipstick got put on really crazy. I gotta fix all of this up. I had to go back and get me a ring because I used to not go anywhere without my ring on. So I got this ring. And the story behind this ring is two things. I don't like buying things off of Facebook advertisement. I have, and I've successfully received my items. I think I don't think there's been an item I was dissatisfied with, but still, I was thinking like, you're not gonna run out. So, but it hasn't. And so my mom, sometimes she talks about getting mother's rings, and I know some of these things, like they say it's a certain thing and it's a different thing. And so this one, this particular company, Callie, Callie, and I'm gonna put pound Callie in my description, because y'all need to support me, because I really like your company. So anyway, they had this mother's ring, and whoops, I don't mean to give y'all that finger thing here, but I put everything on that finger. And so I looked at the picture, and make sure when you're ordering online and they're selling rings and things, see if they'll give you a picture of somebody with that item on, especially rings on their hands, so you can tell how big that ring's going to be. Because I've ordered things, yes, and the ring is tiny, but this is aside from Facebook, but other companies that the item is not what it looks like. So the only thing off about this, and this happened to me a few years back, is you really can't see the names of the kids and the grandkids, because they give you a space for 8. I didn't need 7. And I'm not going to put any grandkids on my mother's rings. I'm always make that line clear. I am the grandmother. If I didn't birth you, you're not my child. You're my grandchild or my great-grandchild. Period. So anyway, for this particular ring, yeah, the names are small, but I could see it on my hand. And you could see it I'm showing it, you could see their names. And I don't like birthstone rings. And so you have the opportunity to put your kid's name. I put all my kids on one side. I put the 3 kids of mine on one side and the 4 grandkids on the other. And beside each name, you could put their birthstone. Well, first of all, that's too many colors on a ring. I don't like half the colors. And so I decided to put the ruby. I started to put the ruby. And sometimes I do January garnet, but I wanted the ruby this time. And then I put the April diamonds on all of them. Red and white. Woohoo, represent. Represent. Okay? The 1913, I represent that. And so I love those colors. Red is my color. So I'll usually put either a ruby or a garnet stone and the diamond, on every last one of their names. And only one of them is a true diamond, and it's my boy, Ricky. Well, my grown man boy, my man child. But I'm not representing you, sorry. Put your ego intact. It's a diamond. So I put diamonds on everything. So yeah, so I got my mother's ring and I loved it. I love it, love it, love it. I love it, love it, love it. It's really nice. Then I got this ring from Georgia. I didn't go to Georgia, North Carolina, from this quaint store. And I'm like, I hope this don't mean nothing, but it just looks like a ring somebody crafted. And I can't find it. I put it right where I can reach and get it. And I guess it sunk to the bottom of my ring container. My son's here. And I didn't have time. No, I thought he was here. That was somebody else. I don't have time right now to go dig in there and find it, but it's really cute. And I bought a leather elephant bracelet and everything. I'm like, you're here in North Carolina's economy. You can spend a little money here, That's how they get their revenues, from people coming to visit. And there were thousands of people at the graduation. So I don't know. I never got the numbers on how many graduates there were, but we were there for 2 hours and they were reading those names really fast. And we were still there for 2 hours. Speeches were very quick. I think those speeches were 5 minutes. Queen Latifah said that she was only given 5 to 7 minutes for her speech. And it was a mighty, powerful speech. I loved her speech. So I bought that other ring, so I couldn't find it, and I wanted to wear it today. But I wanted to share my mother's ring. Hey, Mom, you said you wanted a ring? I got a good company for you to order a ring. I think it's reliable. And get your ring, lady. Get your ring. And I got to find an old mother's ring that I ordered. I'm talking early 2000s, around 2001, 2. And I did that thing, and it had space for 4, and I put my birthstone on there. But it was just a birthstone thing, so it wasn't their names, but it was just their birthstone. And that is the ugliest ring. I don't even wear it. I just I think if I hadn't put myself on there, because okay, this is a space for 4, so okay, I'm going to put myself on there. And I hate it. Hate that ring. But I'm going to find it, probably wear it, because it was more valuable than this one. This one is Facebook. It didn't cost me that much, but that one did. So look at that. Everybody want to make some noise just to drive down the street. He already banged up, and I don't know what's with that people will drive down the street and they'll see somebody outside and they'll decide, well, let me just get loud. Like, we really gonna, oh, dang, look at that. Well, I did go, oh, dang. But, we're going to find that impressive. That's a flex. My gosh, So my street, this is my just my residential street where the houses are actually on is a pretty busy street. This used to be so quiet. I say this all the time because I mourn for what it was. And if what it is was better, then I'd be good with it. But it ain't better. So I've been standing out here yipping and yapping for about 20 minutes with a little seconds going, and my son's still not here. And he does live quite a ways from me, but still, he ain't here yet. He said, I'm on my way, he ain't here, what? And I'm surprised I'm outside this long. It's got a cool breeze going, and I'm the type of person, even with a cool breeze, I'm gonna put some gloves on because my hands are cold, because I can feel my hands being a little cold. But I'm gonna wrap this video up right now because it hasn't been interrupted, and I just want y'all to have to see me appreciating. I'm appreciating what is. I'm not hoping for what I want or what to come. I just like what it is, and today is a good day.